Hi students, welcome to the session on vectors in linear algebra. Right? So in linear algebra we are going to learn about vector space and its implications and all. So we must know what is vectors. We have used the term vectors in physics and mathematics. There vector was a term which is defined as quantity which has both what you call magnitude and direction. Right? This is a way vector is defined by a physicist or engineer, right? Okay, but in computer science, vector is a different term. Meaning indirectly, both are telling the same thing, but we are going to define in a different way, right? Okay, for example, let us see a student here, right? For a teacher, he is a student, right? For parents, he is a son or daughter. Yes or no? So the person is same, but he has different role. For him, he has to do some roles. For them, he has to do some other roles. Like that vector, the work is same, right? But here we are going to define vector in a different aspect, right? Let us start. The first thing is before defining vector, we must define scalar, right? So what is scalar? We used to define it as only magnitude. Same thing. Scalar is just a number, right? So it's simply a number. Just like one example is 2, right? Okay. Next vector. Vector is a ordered list of numbers. This is the way a computer science student will define a vector, ordered list of numbers, right? So this ordered list can be either a row or column. It can be either a row or column, right? So 1, 2, 3. This is a vector. It is a row vector, or it can be like 1, 2, 3. It is a column vector. So you see the numbers are listed in order. That word very important here is ordered list, right? Okay, right. So what we can do, see for example, let us compare two mobile phones, right? In terms of their pixel camera capacity and storage capacity. The mobile phone one has a camera capacity of 40 megapixel and storage of 256 GB. This is the way I list the camera mobile phone one specification, right? If I want to list this in the vector notation, then the order is very important. If I list a second mobile phone as a storage of 128 GB, right, and camera capacity of 32 megapixel, right, my notation is wrong. The list must be ordered. If I define a list, that should be in order. Here I defined with camera specification and storage specification. If I start specifying my mobile phone in this manner, everything should be specified in the same order. That's what ordered list. Here I define a camera first, storage next. Here I define storage first, camera next. So these two are not equal. That's what vector is, a ordered list of numbers. Fine. Okay. So and how can we define a list? So you see we give notation as 1, 2, 3. Ordered list of number is a vector, right? For example, let us assume this is A, right? So here we assign indices for every number, right? So here A2 indicates the number 3, right? So vector as single index, right? single index. Here this is referred as A1. This is referred as A3. So similarly, if I assign this is B is 1, 2, 3. This is what our B1. So this is what B2. This is what B3. So right. So vector as single index. Yeah, vector as single index. This is what called as single index, only one index. 1, 2, 3, like that we assign, no? So it has one index which can point to a specific value within the vector. So A1's point here A1 points to a specific value called 1. Here A2 points to a specific value called 2. A3 points to a specific value called 3. Right? So this 1, 2, 3 is this is 1, 2, 3 is the index. Suppose let us assume it is 4, 5, 6 or 1, 11, 12, 13. Here B1 points to a specific index, specific value 11. B2 is an index which points to a specific value 12. Okay. So scalar is a number, vector is an ordered list of number. And another one term we must know, matrix. It is just an array of number. We are going to deal all the things in linear algebra, right? So matrix is an array of numbers and it has two index. That we know, it has two indices. Fine. So let me define a matrix as 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Here we know A11, this is what A11, right? So it has two indices. One defined row, one defined column. Similarly, here you see A12, two indices. This you can define as A13. This is called A33, right? So matrix has two indices. That is the very important difference between scalar, vector, and number, right? So then we can ask, sir, I studied about only a vector is having a quantity which has both magnitude and direction, but you are telling something different. Yeah, both are same only. Let me go for that, right? So let us consider this diagram. Consider an arrow like this. Fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let us go for 2, 3. Right? So here you see 2, 3. This is what this point is 2, 3. I write properly 2, 3. Fine. So here you see here the arrow has a tail which is sitting in the origin. This is the arrow mark, right? Which is sitting in the origin. Tail of the arrow. This is the tail. Tail is at the origin. Right? So in this way we can define a vector. So again you see magnitude and direction comes into picture. So already this is the ordered list of numbers. 2, 3 is a ordered list of number. That 2, 3 I can denote pictorially in this way. Now you see it has both magnitude and direction. So to differentiate vector from the point, so we have used 2, 3 already. 2, 3 is a point. Please understand. A2, 3 is a point. This bracket, curly bracket, right? So whereas here vector is represented as vertical with the square bracket. To differentiate vector from the point, we are using this notation, right? So A is equal to 2 square bracket 2, 3 is a vector. whereas a2, 3 is a point. So now you see the term, you see everything came into picture. Magnitude, the length is a magnitude, the direction is in this direction. So it's a vector. So instead of working on this line, we are going to working with the ordered list in the subject, right? So first we must understand this. I hope you understand the basics. Again, I continue in the next video how to add and subtract the vectors. Thank you.